As for Aston Villa, they secured Philippe Coutinho on loan from Barcelona, provided he passes his medical.
Of course.
Jules, are you excited to have him back football-wise?
I am excited. I think people are going a bit over the top in this country for him coming back, as in like if he was exactly the same player that he was 4 years ago.
Was it Gerard said?
Liverpool.
There's a reason you got the nickname Magician.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was his nickname, but
Me neither. But at least Gerard knows him really well. I think this is one of the big reasons why this move has been happening. Let's see what he can bring to that team. You know,
it's low risk, 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to keep him after that. Exactly. Sticking with Barcelona off the pitch, Gab, does this mean that they can finally register Ferran Torres, who still hasn't been registered, and the money that they're not going to pay for Philippe Coutinho now? Could that help? And also, why did Gerard Piqué feel like he had to reveal his wages on Twitter?
So on the first point, I think they're either there or they're very, very close if this deal goes through. We don't have the exact details of how much they're going to be on the hook for Coutinho's wages, but it's certainly going to help because, as I've said before, I think the amortization and plus wages for Ferran Torres the last 6 months of the season should be right around 6-7 million.
Yeah.
This Gerard Piqué thing was funny. So
it's amazing.
What?
I think the whole story. So some guy on TV said, "Hey, you earn 28 million gross a year."
Well, he's not some guy on TV.
No.
He's some sort of major Catalan.
Yeah, okay. But
and so he came out and he said, "Oh, there's 3 senior players, Barca born and bred, who this is how much they make." And he said, Gerard Piqué makes 28 million a year. Busquets, I think, made 23, and Sergio Roberto 20. Right? Gerard Piqué got so upset by this that he posted his pay slip. Well, it's not quite his pay slip. It's a deposit into his account.
Is it like
for 2.3 million
at the end of December?
At the end of December. Now, remember, in Barcelona, like a lot of Spanish clubs, they pay their players twice a year. So, first of all, it's not 28 million to 2.3 million. That's 2.3 million for half a season. So, double that, 4.6 million. Then you pretty much almost double it again because of the taxes. It would be something like 9 and a little bit,
10.
Right? Which is what, like a third of what this other dude says. So it's interesting. Like, you know me, I'm all for transparency. I am all for transparency.
But we knew that Piqué took a pay cut, right? The club said, okay, and Piqué said, I'm taking a pay cut.
Yeah, but he didn't take. But
I know, but if he was still on 28 million, how much was it before if he took a pay cut?
Precisely. It's not like he took like a 70% pay cut, you know. So well done, Gerard Piqué, for me at least.
Yeah.
Jules, on the pitch, Barcelona gave up a late equalizer away to Granada. Gavi got himself sent off, a second yellow. He is 17 years old. Xavi said they need to be better at defending leads.
Well, he could have stopped at defending full stop, you know, not just the leads. But yeah, it was a game where they were not very good. I mean, Ousmane Dembele had a horror show. For someone who's asking for so much money for Barcelona to give to him, for him to commit his future, and to put out such a poor performance.
I don't even think he's asking anymore. I think he's going to say,
but at least try to justify what you're asking for and say, hey, look, I'm worth it because this is what I bring you. Instead, everything he did was wrong. And then you score a goal with Bad De Jong, who, you know, I guess...
Can we stop calling him Bad De Jong? Because the other De Jong isn't pulling...
It's a cross and a header. He comes off after an hour because apart from that...
But he had the other goal useless. Too, the one that was disallowed.
Yeah, for the slight Gavi offside. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Wait, there's 2 more goals than your boy Memphis Depay scored.
Okay. The paradox is, he's such not a Barca Xavi player.
Okay.
Because you don't play on his strength. But when you do play on his strength...
Okay, but maybe given what the other De Jong has been contributing, maybe this one shouldn't be the bad De Jong.
Yeah, okay. Bad De Jong. I'll stop calling you Bad De Jong.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week, subscribe to ESPN+.